Hey guys, hey, happy Thanksgiving. This is Summer and welcome to your daily twin flame energy read. This is for couples separated and not communicating, okay? Again, couples separated and not communicating. I do want to emphasize that I'm doing a Thanksgiving special right now, and I'll leave the information in the comments below. So I'd really love you guys to take advantage of that. It's most of the readings are half off, like a full twin flame reading is going to be half off, and then the half spread is like 25. So it's a really good deal. And just order this by Thanksgiving at midnight. Okay, so tomorrow at midnight. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Spirits, guides, and angels, please give me a message for the recent past for couples separated and not communicating. Not communicating. Ooh, some stuff's trying to pop out, you guys. If it's meant to be, it will pop out. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Spirit. May I have an energy for the present energy. Separated and not communicating. Thank you. A message for the energy in the near future, upcoming future, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Wow. May I have a clarifier for the recent past? Okay, so for in the recent past, I see some divine masculines for those separated and not communicating. I see for some of those masculines out there really feeling very passionate about their feminine. I feel like they've reached out to a friend trying to get some advice and kind of not really coming out and saying it. This could be advice from somebody at work. But in the recent past, they're starting to open up a little bit. They're starting to have an open mind about things, have an open mind about you two, having an open mind about you two communicating. And so they're not quite sure. They're kind of wanted to reach out and give you some truth and some clarity. However, they weren't very sure about it. They feel very passionate and compassion towards you, and have a lot of respect for this divine feminine, and they were wanting to reach out. However, they didn't, so they reached out to a friend and tried to get some heartfelt advice from them and see what they had to say about the situation, trying to get a different perspective on the situation. I see them honestly opening up at like a bar or something of that nature. Like, so they could be dealing with a coworker, or I see a scenario where they were at a bar and they're having a drink or two and they're kind of loosening up and just talking with somebody, trying to get a stranger's perspective on this deal, and wanting to really see what they've said, what they see about the situation, an outsider's point of view. Somebody that doesn't know you or their situation, and just kind of getting a different perspective of somebody that has no idea about you guys, has nothing to do with it. So in this aspect, they're opening their heart, they're opening their mind, because before I don't feel like they would even talk to another person about this, especially a stranger. But they were wanting to seek advice from somebody more cultured, and so they were doing that in the recent past. Again, they wanted to reach out, they didn't. So instead, they reached out to whoever was closest to them at that given moment, and kind of seek advice from them. Let's see what that brings us into the present moment. Wow. Okay, so I get the feeling that this person said, man, if you love her, I think if you love this person and you wouldn't be talking about her if you weren't, I feel like you should reach out to this person. I feel like you would be very happy and content. So maybe you should start something small with this person, because it will lead into something great. This person gave them a kind of a go, like you're going to have success if you reach out, because I see this person saying, sounds like she loves you too, man. And that's his only response. Like, your masculine gives him this whole story, right? This whole storyline, and is asking him for advice. And the only reciprocation of advice that this person gives to them is, sounds like she loves you too, man. That's what I'm hearing. However, the masculine is so hesitant about making this new leap of faith with you. He's very hesitant on starting something new. So it's kind of just sitting there, standing still, trying to gain perspective on the situation, not really feeling at peace with the situation, even though he knows if he reached out to you, he would feel fulfilled. He would feel that peace and abundance. Mainly, he would feel peace, and he would feel happy about it. However, the masculine is really scared to start something in motion based off of his emotions, if that makes sense. He wants to have success with reaching out to you, and he's not quite sure at this point if he will. He's scared you guys are going to get in an argument, and he's downright not wanting to do that. So that's one of the hesitations that the masculine has at this point. This type of masculine could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this particular masculine is used to getting what he wants. He's used to succeeding in all projects and anything he does in his life. And he's scared of not succeeding at this. So one of his hesitations is, I don't want to get into a fight. I don't want to argue, especially around the holidays. I don't want to start something that I can't finish. And I know that if we talk, there's going to be that question of, well, do you want to get back together? Do you love me or not? There's going to be some sort of conclusion that the feminine wants. There's going to be some sort of ultimatum that the feminine wants. And the masculine is saying, I'm not ready for that. So what do you think? So that's how he's kind of reaching out to another and not quite ready to bring you any truth or clarity in this situation. Okay. He's also, hold on, let me get another clarifier before I go into this. That popped out. He's also, could be start talking to someone else and not really into this person as he is the feminine. And not really sure if he's going to make a big deal out of this new person he's talking to, because it's very, very new. This person, I don't really feel is a karmic as much as a friend that's kind of got his interest at the moment. But this person is very well educated and younger. And kind of successful. They could be going to school to become a lawyer. However, they're just very successful with their money. And although he doesn't want to label it, he's not sure if he wants to take this road of the person he just met and he literally just started talking to, like yesterday or last week or however soon it may be. I feel like it's very new. But he's missing the feminine, and he's not sure if he wants to go down that path and start something he can't finish, what he can't commit to, or see where this road takes him with this person that he just started talking to. And he's not wanting to put either one of you in a third-party situation. However, he doesn't feel the connection yet, and that with this new person. So that's kind of what's holding him back from even starting this whole thing. Okay? And in his mind, he's thinking, well, if it was something good, wouldn't I have felt it by now? Kind of like he did with you. Okay, so for the upcoming future, okay, let me get a clarifier on it. Okay, so in the near future, what I see is he has a happy outcome. The masculine makes a decision on not to go either way. He has a decision in front of him to indulge this new person or come back to the old. And what he decides is, I'm going to choose neither at the moment and dive back into my work. I see him deciding to work on his money situation and getting that in check. He's like, whoa, since I can't even make a decision on this, how about I get my shit together before I even pretend like I'm ready for anything, anybody. So I see him reaching stability in his emotions because they're all over the place at this point. And he reaches a happy decision. He does reach a happy outcome in the situation. And with that, I mean, he's deciding to focus on his finances and reach stability in that aspect before he goes further. He doesn't reach out, and he kind of gets bummed out a little bit, I'm not going to lie, because he sees things not turning out the way he'd hoped. He felt like the holiday season, like the Thanksgiving, all the happiness was going to give him enough confidence to reach out to one party or the other. And what the conclusion is even though it's happy, it's kind of bittersweet, as though he's not, he's gaining something, but he's losing something. He's losing on something that could be with this new person, and he's losing out on reconciling with you by not reaching out. But he still says, I cannot talk. He still stays content with himself and happy with himself. Focusing on his money. He thinks that this is the answer. He thinks this is the main way, if he gains stability in this, that he will see clearly. He thinks if he gains stability in this, that he will be happy. So he's really, I'm not saying this is good because you're just trading one addiction for the other. However, it is good that he's trying to overcome karmic cycles with his finances, because that's only going to lead him a step closer to his fulfilled union or his reunion, okay? He's trying to gain confidence in himself because before, in the recent past, he has not. But with his stability in his finances, that's kind of stabilizing his masculinity in a way that's going to level him up. That's going to bring him a level of success that he needs to boost his confidence, okay? He's going to get in his creative mode of how to fix his finances, okay? And ultimately, this will give him the confidence to move forward. Okay, so he's been in the hermit mode for a while. And he's ready to come out of it. But he's just ready to, he's not quite sure which way he should go. He doesn't think reaching out to you or the new person will bring him his wish fulfillment, will bring him his ultimate success. So he's kind of just decided to come out of the hermit mode but instead do it in a financial matter, diving in and learning all he needs to know about his finances. He's not ready to give birth to the idea or bring you a fair decision. He's not ready to bring you justice to this situation, okay? He's trying to have the patience and biding his time and hoping that you are not reaching out to someone. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Ooh! Gracious me. All right, that needed to come out. Yeah, he's not coming forward because he's wanting to come to you. Okay, I'm just going to be honest. He's wanting to have sex with you. He's missing the sex between you two. He's missing the connection between you two. However, he knows if he reaches out now, it's just going to be a manipulative tactic. It's just going to be a manipulation because he's not ready to fulfill a commitment. He's not ready to honor his commitments. He kind of just wants to spend time with you, have sex with you, talk with you, and have the same fun and the same warmth that he felt with you, but not ready to stay put at the moment, okay? And he's not ready to feel the hurt. He's not ready to start anew yet. So he's still going through some healing, you guys, okay? So let's see how the Divine Masculine is viewing his feminine. How's the Divine Masculine viewing his feminine? How's the Divine Masculine viewing his feminine? How's the Divine Masculine viewing his feminine? Thank you. Okay. Let me get my other cards. I gotta shuffle them. I'm sorry. I did not reshuffle these. How's the Divine Masculine viewing his feminine? Okay. So today, the Divine Masculine is feeling very romantic about the feminine, okay? He is having feelings of wanting to move forward and wanting to have a night alone with you. He's wanting to disconnect from the world, turn off his phone, pretend like nothing else exists, and come forward to you. He's wanting to start a new relationship. He's wanting for you guys, basically, he's just wanting you two to be alone. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. I have a feeling that some of you live with your mom, and he's like wishing that you didn't live with someone else because he's just wanting to like call you up and have some alone time and disconnect and just talk and retreat and have that intimate conversation, have that intimacy that he's used to between you two. Okay? So it's not to say you heard the reading. It's not going to say he's going to act on it. This is literally how he's feeling. He does miss you. He does want you so bad. Like 80% of him was ready to reach out today and say, let's forget Thanksgiving. Let's go here. I want to take you out into this really quiet and quaint spot and talk with you. So he's really wanting to just disconnect from everything and be alone with you. And that's how he's viewing the feminine today. Again, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. How is the feminine viewing her masculine today? Okay. How is the feminine viewing her masculine today? I need to sneeze so bad. Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so two scenarios here, feminines. I feel like either A, There has been someone that has entered your life that you are contemplating on dating or seeing or talking to. And you're kind of contemplating whether you should free yourself from your masculine and move on and just free yourself completely and go with this new person. And this kind of question that's up in the air makes you feel a little impulsive because you're in the need of control. You're used to having control. And right now you can't control your feelings because usually you're so decisive about things, but this is challenging for you. You're trying to decide what's the truth in your head and what is logical and but you're still curious about this new person. You're also thinking to yourself, my masculine is worth waiting for. So should I go with this new person, or should I stay back and continue on this journey? Should I be loyal to my masculine? So that's one of the scenarios. The other scenario is some of you have heard about your masculine seeing someone, and this has got you up in a tizzy, okay? This became very challenging information for you. I see some of you breaking down in tears, and you've decided, screw him. I'm freeing myself from him. I'm taking control back of my life. I'm letting go of, he is not worth waiting for. And you feel like this truth was just kind of slammed down on you. And it's almost got you in a very impulsive, dramatic, emotional turmoil in your head. And you're like, well, that's a change of plans. You know what I mean? Like you almost don't know how to handle the situation. Okay. And that's understandable. However, I want you to feel your feelings. I want you to go with them. I want you to feel them and then move on. And then when you wake up in the morning, your intuition, the first thing that you think about is what you're supposed to do. Okay. So let me know if this resonates with you guys. Drop some comments below if you've had this type of scenario. Let me see if I saw another. Yeah, Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius you could be dealing with as a masculine or a feminine. But let me know if you've been having problems like this. Let me know in the comments if this resonates, if it doesn't. Or I would just simply like to hear your story, okay? And again, I did tell at the beginning that I have a special going on. Everything is super cheap right now. You'd be crazy not to get a reading, to go ahead and figure things out. And the specials, I'll leave it in the comments below. Everything's half off or less than that. And I would love to hear from you guys. And the special is going on until Thanksgiving at midnight. So Thursday, tomorrow at midnight, okay? I love you guys, and I can't wait to hear from you. Namaste. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.